Okay, yesterday, remember Mrs. Christensen came in and went over how to find credible sources or make sure you have credible sources, how to use Alexandria, and that's what you're going to start today. And I know we were supposed to do our iMovies yesterday because she didn't know for sure she could come in and speak and get everything ready, but she did, and so it worked out fine. And remember that last column on the lesson plan sheet reads what we plan to do, right? So it's not set in stone, they've got to be flexible to some extent. So we're just kind of shifting our days. So today, because we only have 20 minutes, it's an early release. You guys had 5 minutes on your journal. The last 5 minutes of class, you'll update your progress log. So today, here's what you're going to do. You're going to utilize Alexandria, and you're going to work on locating the following types of resources for your research project. And I know you already have some resources, but you need to have at least these 3 plus whatever resources you already have. Okay, does that make sense? So you're okay with the research that you've already done thus far. You can still use it. I would go back and be like, well, I found this website. Now I need to make sure it's a credible source. Is it someone else that just wrote it or someone that's an expert in their field that wrote it or whatnot? So you need to find an academic journal, 1 website, and 1 video. And maybe actually here on the academic journal, it can be an academic journal or some statistics. So that's why you take a typing class. Right, so an academic journal and some statistics. So you could have either or, okay? And like I already said on 6, you can utilize the resources you already have, but you need to have the above 3 in order to receive full credit. And lastly, you must complete a research and citation information handout on the above 3 sources. And you'll find this handout in the class announcements on classroom.google.com. I shared it with you and it should be fine. And also it's this paper right here. You guys look. The one that Mrs. Christensen handed to you yesterday. Make sure you have some notes over here and you have this filled out as best you can. Make sure you're signing in with your Gmail on the Chromebooks. So let's go ahead and let's get you guys signed in real quick. So sign in with your Gmail and your username, or your username and your password on the Chromebooks. And if you would rather have the piece of paper, there are some extra copies. You want to just use 2 pieces of paper for your sources, or you can type them and share with me on Google Classroom. So it's your choice. You want to type or you want to write? Huh? Yeah, that was for the progress log. I'm talking about this handout right here. The one that you received yesterday, and it's on the Classroom website and on the Google. Alright, if people need a refresher on how to get to Alexandria, what is the first site that you need to go to once you log on your phone? Okay, portaleschools.com, and remember on the right hand side, okay, portaleschools.com, that's what you need to type in your address bar, and then on the right side you have Alexandria. And I always thought Alexandria, I wondered why it was on here. I'm like, why does the library need their thing on here? You know, like I always thought Alexandria was just to look up books. So this is really cool. Like how many of you knew that this was here? Like all that information. Anybody?
I know to some extent.
Some like I didn't even know we had a database. That's what the program is called. Right, so then after you have selected Alexandria, remember you go to the junior high, whether you're at home or whatnot, and then you click on Researcher. Okay, after we went to Researcher, on the left-hand side of the page, we selected Links. And from Links, we went to L Portal Middle School. Once that loaded, remember we had a choice between Junior Edition, Opposing Viewpoints and Context, and Student Edition. And yesterday she told us the Junior Edition is like for junior high kids. The Student Edition is high school. So if you want to challenge yourself, you're more than welcome to click on the student section and try. You're more than welcome to. But for our media arts class, she said the best one was the Opposing Viewpoints and Context. So that's the one that we went to. Yay, it loaded. And then in your search, remember we had mass media. You can type in even more refined searches if you're doing the effects of media arts in politics, or the effects of media art in TV, or the effects of media arts in movie on American society. So this is where you need to refine your search or choose the keywords that you need. You need to do mass media, I don't know, in movies. Look, and all of these popped up. All I typed in was mass media in movies, and I have minorities, mass media campaigns, bureaus, outlets, advertising. Yes, sir. Then you're typing it in incorrectly. Alright, so that was just a quick review on how to access Alexandria. So you guys are going to have the rest of class, the last 13.5 minutes, to find those 3 sources that you need. Remember, an academic journal or some statistics, at least 1 credible website, and 1 video. Or we can do video and, you want me to put radio on there? Some sort of, I guess if I put media, then you could do a broadcast or a video. So I'll do that. I'll do video, radio, and well, broadcast is someone, but okay. Broadcast. Give you guys those 3 right there. Okay. That's it.